Hello, vinyl community. Welcome back. This is Hubtunes. What a week. Oh, God, I needed that. This is Hubtunes. I'm Mike. Another concert review. Another Wilco concert review. My favorite active band is Wilco. I've seen them probably now about 30 times. Probably more. I don't know. Been seeing Wilco since their incarnation. Used to go see them at Lounge Acts and the Metro and the Hideout and all of the clubs back in the 90s and early 2000s. Wow. Hard to believe they're still around and still making great music. I adore Wilco. I just did a concert review on Wilco at the Metro here in Chicago. They did a pop-up show. It was probably in October of 2023, and it blew my mind. As many times as I've seen them, and I've seen them, like I said, all those clubs in Chicago. I saw them in Paris. I've seen them in Austin. I've seen them at many shows. That show at the Metro in October 2023 was maybe my favorite show I've ever seen them. I will put a link down below to that review because I probably did a better job reviewing that show than I am this one. So this show was at the Salt Shed. The Salt Shed here in Chicago is a newer venue. It's been around about 2 years, maybe 2.5 years. It's an indoor-outdoor venue. They have an indoor stage and an outdoor stage, two separate stages, two separate venues almost. The outdoor venue is absolutely wonderful. It's right along the Chicago River. It looks downtown. The indoor venue, I've had some good mixed results. I've seen some good shows there and I've seen some bad shows. This is where I saw Patti Smith. You can also see that concert review in just go into my playlist, concert reviews. And I've seen Iggy Pop there, and I saw Viagra Boys there, a bunch of bands, and it's a nice venue. It's a really good addition to the Chicago music scene, especially the outdoor part. It's the old Morton Salt building, so it's a giant warehouse type building. The inside has some sound issues, not horrible. They've been better the last couple times I've seen them. The outside is wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. It's a small outdoor venue. They have food trucks and they have, a little bit of beer lines. You can go inside to get beers and drinks and bathrooms, and they got a guitar museum, and it's a beautiful venue inside too. And then they got some VIP seating which goes around. It's like kind of a little courtyard area, and it's not super big, and it does not get sold out. This was sold out, and I had plenty of room all around me. There was no problem. People were not pushing and shoving. You had plenty of space. It was just very laid back. It was a gorgeous evening. I did something that I don't normally do. I went to concert with other people. I've been trying to do that more. For the last 10 years of my life, maybe even longer, maybe 15 or 20, I go to concerts alone. I prefer to go to concerts alone. I still do. But I'm also at a point in my life where I'm like, it might be nice to hang out with some friends once in a while. So I did go with a group of I think there were about 8 to 10 of us went to this concert. Some great people, and it just worked out perfect. We all bought tickets one afternoon, and we all went. Took the train down. It's a quick train ride, 20-minute train ride, and then a 20-minute walk. Super easy to get to this venue. And really chill place. If you're ever in Chicago, look it up and get a ticket. See if there's somebody. They do a wonderful job of booking. I don't know who's doing their booking, but they get great acts. So really cool. The show was basically a lot of it was these two albums. This is their most recent album, Cousin, and their previous album, Cruel Country. This is blowing me away when it comes to live material. The songs on here that are live, that they're doing live, are just so much better than on the record. They're good on the record, but man, they did I Am My Mother, they did Cruel Country, they did just a bunch of these songs. Bird Without a Tail, they're absolutely stunning live. Really out there, psychedelic, jammy kind of songs that aren't that way on the record, but then when they do them live, they're just so good. A couple of the songs on here. This record I really liked when it came out. I'm liking it less. I really dug it. Maybe it's just because I played it too much. I still like it, but not as much as I did when it first came out. So I'll just give the set list. They opened with Infinite Surprise, a song from this, which opens this record, and it was great. It gets jammy and out there and kind of psychedelic. They opened with that. And then they went into the old hit from Summer Teeth, I Can't Stand It. One of my personal favorite Wilco songs, Handshake Drugs. I just adore that jam in there. And then they slowed it down with At Least That's What You Said, which got really wild at the end. And then they did I Am My Mother and Cruel Country from Cruel Country. And they were great. Absolutely great. Then they came back with, from Yankee Foxtrot Hotel, I Am Trying to Break Your Heart, and then Levy from the new album Cousins. Levy was good. It was okay. And then they did What Light from Sky Blue Sky. Not one of my favorite Wilco songs. Really not at all one of my favorite Wilco songs. And then they did Theologians from Born, what's it called? Oh, Jesus, I don't even remember. I hate when I do that. I get these mind cramps right in the middle of a video, and I'm not starting this video over. And then we got Bird Without a Tail, Base of My Skull from the Cruel Country album, was the highlight of the show again. Stuff from this is absolutely killing it live. Then they did Hummingbird from the same album that I can't remember the name of. A Ghost is Born. Boom. See, you guys can stop yelling at the camera. Then they did Box Full of Letters. They claim that's their first single. I didn't know that was their first single. I still don't think it is, but it could be. I could be wrong. Then I'm Always in Love. Then the great sing-along that everyone loves to sing along, Jesus, etc. Impossible Germany, Dawned on Me, The Late Greats, and A Shot in the Arm. That's 21 songs. Then they come out and do an encore of Via Chicago, which just had the crowd eating out of their hands. California Stars and Kid Smoke. 24 long songs. It started right on time at 7:30, and we were done at 10 o'clock. There's a hard curfew in Chicago for outdoor shows. You cannot go past 10 o'clock for any outdoor show, festival, or anything. So, yeah, that shuts down real quick at 10 o'clock. And I was home. I was home by 10:45 on a Friday night. So, yeah, it was just, you know what? They're a band that is just live. They are in their prime. They are so tight and they're so good. The songwriting is immense. And, you know, even some of the weaker songs, you know, from Cousin, they sounded good. They sounded real good mixed in with the older stuff. But, man, those songs from Cruel Country, if you haven't seen them live, if you didn't like that album, this is a double album. A lot of people don't like this record. A lot of Wilco, you know, the hardcore people love it. But the casual fan, I know, do not like this record. But, man, this is going to end up being, when they're all said and done, this is going to be one of their top 3 or 4 records. It is so damn good. You know, is there a little bit of filler on here? Yeah. There's probably a few songs that you could leave off. It is a double record. But, man, some of these songs are so damn good. So go check out Wilco. I love them. Like I said, my favorite active band. So we'll see you soon. We've got another concert review coming up. Actually, I went to see last night. I might actually record that video next. A real stunner. Another great concert. So talk to you soon. Questions, comments, snide remarks down in the comments section. Everyone stay safe. Bye.